Today I'm reflecting on my rankings of Mariah Carey's albums. Hey kids, Treacle here and welcome back to my channel. So I have now completed my album rating series. We have gone all through Mariah's discography. I did each album in order except for the Christmas albums. I actually saved those for December just so they were being listened to in the right moment. But I applied the same scoring criteria to each album. I gave you my thoughts, I gave you my repeat and skip for each album, and this is how my leaderboard currently looks. So I've been reflecting on it because I recently finished the last album, Caution, and I just wanted to reflect on it and share some thoughts. Did I get this right? Could I have laid the albums out in this order before I went through each of them in turn? So let's get into it. So Butterfly does belong at the top. I'm very happy with that. Butterfly is the jewel in the crown. I'm surprised that Merry Christmas ended up in second place, but I do think partially, okay, yeah, I was listening to the album at Christmas, so it's like that's when I'm really feeling it. But I do think it is the impact and the legacy that really did help it score quite so highly. The Emancipation of Mimi deserves to be high, and so does Daydream. I kind of thought maybe they'd be the other way around. I've got very strong, precious memories attached with both of them. The Emancipation of Mimi, I was meeting Mariah, making lots of Mariah friends. It was a really great time. Daydream is me as a little boy, curled up in bed listening to the Daydream album on cassette. So I don't know, I kind of thought maybe Daydream would be higher because it's, I don't know, but they're tight, they're tight. Merry Christmas to You is perhaps rather high, but I'm very aware, I was in the festive mood when I was reviewing that album because it was December. So I don't know if that actually is as high as that. I feel like it did get the festive bump because it was in December. Caution, I'm not surprised where it is. In 2021, for me, it's a top 5 moments. If you look at my top 5 at the moment, I've got 2 Christmas albums there. Both of them are there, and I do feel like they both benefited maybe from the festive bump. I think Caution is a top 5 moment for me. I think I do kind of need to swap it with Merry Christmas to You. The rest I'm pretty happy with. Things change depending on the mood I'm in, so I find it really difficult to commit to anything else. I will say I'm a little surprised that Me, I Am Mariah ended up so low because I do actually respect that album. I do really love it. I spoke about in that video how I think it's got a bit of an identity crisis, and it wasn't helped by the fact it was so delayed, and I think it was a bit of a mixed bag when we finally got it. But Mariah was going through it emotionally in her personal life, and she really leaned into that and was really honest with us. And I do love some of the jazz and disco flavors that she's infusing, but overall it landed where it landed. But I was a little bit surprised to kind of step back and look at that. If I were to take away the Christmas albums just for a second and consider the non-holiday albums, then this is how it looks. I just want to look at it that way for a moment, and I'm probably happy with that. If I now reinsert the Christmas albums where I think they should go, now that I'm not, all excited by the Christmas season, on reflection, I'm going to put the Christmas albums in here, which does change things. And I'm kind of keeping Merry Christmas up there because I really do still freaking love that album, and I can't let it go. Every Christmas I have to have that. If I were to limit myself to 5 albums, that kind of covers the spread for me because I get vintage, I get festive, I get personal, I get party, I get modern, I get all different slices of Mariah's music. So I'd be happy with that as a top 5. It is tough though because I don't feel the need to be definitive, and especially on the bottom half of this, things can dance around. One day I might be more in the mood for Me, I Am versus E=MC², or I want Rainbow or Charm Bracelet another time. So I don't feel the need to be definitive. This is the wonderful thing with Mariah's music. Whatever mood you're in, she's got something for you. She's got a song. She's got an album. We've got multiple playlists based off her music, and we get to put, some songs just on one playlist and some songs live in multiple playlists. And that's what I love about her music. So yeah, Let's take a quick look now at my nominated repeats. This is my choice from each album. If I had to pick one song to repeat, these are the songs. And this is a strong collection of songs. I'm so happy with these. I don't think I would change my mind. And I couldn't possibly rank these, so don't even ask me. Now let's take a look at the skips. These are all of the songs I chose. If you had to pick one song to skip from each album, what would it be? You know, I do feel like I was mean with Long Ago. I kind of feel bad for Long Ago looking at that collection of songs there. But Daydream is really tough, and I didn't let myself choose the interlude. I think I was mean and tough on myself and said you can't choose the interlude. But you know what? I actually do really like the interlude. Because it's like, for me, Daydream, it's her, you know, it's a fantasy. And then she wakes up with a daydream interlude and realizes it was all a dream. And then she goes into looking in, reflecting on the current situation of her life. And I love what the daydream interlude stands for. And yeah, oh, see, now I'm kind of doubling down on Long Ago. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But looking at all of the others, I stand by all of the others. So yeah, that is how my list looked once I finished my album rating series. And stepping back now, taking the Christmas albums away for a second, thinking about things, and then looking at where I would want to reinsert them now that it is not the Christmas season, this is how my list would look. And like I said, it's how I feel about it right now. You know, any day of the week it could change. I'm sure that's the same situation for you. What I might do is go back through the albums in order and rank the songs in order, so work out which is my absolute most favorite song on the album, and then go through to, you know, from my most favorite down to my, you know, not most favorite. So that might be something that I could do, go through each album and rank the songs. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in those. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have a top 3 or top 5 fistful of Mariah's albums, let me know in the comments. Which albums could you absolutely not live without? Let me know in the comment section and I will see you there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the album rating series. If you missed any of them, check out the link in the description below. You can catch up via the playlist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, thanks a lot.